Today on The Canadian Way, we will revisit our first year and a half of videos and give you some top threes. So, how are you, Andrew?
Hey, how are you, Charles?
So we have quite a year, huh, St?
Yeah, 34 reviews in 1 year and a half.
Wow, 34. We got a
Nice
few
score,
videos
nice
of
score.
things here and there, and we review Fast 9 too. Can we count
Yeah.
this as a review?
Not really, 33 seconds. It's not a review.
Yeah, but it was the most honest review we did this year.
Yeah. True.
We're gonna begin with the top three of the best car we've reviewed this year.
Top 3 Best Car!
Top
And a half.
three. Number 3 was the Baja, the Subaru Baja.
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 Why?
Subaru Baja. Because it's not a car, it's not a truck. It's complete. Like you have a trunk, you have nice stuff, like nice features. It's reliable as a Subaru is. It's Japanese. It's a Japanese vehicle.
It's a question of maintenance for
Yeah.
the Subaru, but
Yeah.
if you don't
But
maintain it, it's gonna blow. Forget
4-wheel
it.
drive for the winter.
Rugged
But
bumpers.
Yeah, and I really love the traction of
Yeah,
that car.
the all-wheel drive is.
The all-wheel drive is amazing.
And one thing that is very cool about the Baja, the bed is like 3.5 foot. So you're like, then you gotta when you
door.
lower your seat,
Yeah.
you got like an extension of bed to 6 foot, and if you have a bed extender, you can get it up to 9 foot of bed.
A really smart vehicle. They have to think about everything.
It's exactly, and I agree with your number 3. It's a very, very smart vehicle that arrived too soon on the market, and people were just enough mind open for that vehicle, and it looked weird too. But an amazing vehicle. Seriously, like this should go down as one of the best vehicles that came out in the early 2000s.
What about you? What's your number 3?
I don't remember. My number 3 is the Acura TLX 2021, a review that not a lot of people have seen. And the first brand new car we review. And this car does everything very well except 2 things. Space, doesn't have a lot of storage space in the trunk or for the rear seat. And driving pleasure, even though it's oriented toward driving pleasure apparently. But the comfort, crazy, build quality, insane, and infotainment is not that great until you discover that you can control your infotainment system in your heads-up display. You can control everything from your heads-up display, which transforms this infotainment system that sucks to one of the best you can have on the market. All-wheel drive very good, handling crazy. The numbers are there, like the performance. I give you a ride. It was completely out of this world, like very performant. But the driving pleasure, and we can talk a lot about where Acura is going right now, but we won't because it can be another video. True. You're number 2.
Number 2.
Number 2.
I would say the Lexus RX 350 2022.
Oh, so for those who don't know, we went in the future to review a 2022 car, even though we're in 2021 when filming this.
Yeah. Back to the future.
Yeah, we went in the future. Trust us. My shower can go in the future, and in the past. Did you see my T-Rex I brought?
No?
I went to get a dinosaur, and it's very soft. My T-Rex is very soft and big though. He hits
feed it?
my neighbor's dog though, so
Oh.
I'm gonna have to bring it back.
Yeah, the RX 350. 2022. I think this car, this SUV will be a success. Just the quality of the finish
Oh, the build
is
quality.
the build quality is amazing. Yeah, the headliner,
In Alcantara.
pillar. Oh my god. Of course, it's expensive, but you know if you
Oh,
if you
it's
see the
comparable.
rivals, if you see the
I
rivals,
mean, the Porsche Cayenne start at 62, and the Porsche Cayenne, the Porsche Cayenne, I mean, you can put $138,000 of option on it, and I'm not joking.
yeah,
Go check it out on their website.
go check it out on Porsche. You can have a lots of options.
Oh, you want the rear wiper? $500.
Yeah, why not?
I want the rear wiper. What the hell? No, now imagine you get your Porsche Cayenne and you forgot the wiper, and you're like, oh, you're pissed now. Anyway, so yeah, the Lexus.
Yeah, for the features,
Yeah,
it's complete.
the only drawback I would say is the infotainment that is still. It's not as bad as before. They get rid of that stupid mouse. You now have a touchscreen,
Yeah,
but it's not great.
no, not great, but
And the trunk is small.
and the trunk is small. But you have nice features on the infotainment, which is now you can have the weather.
Yeah,
That's a cool feature,
like a Saab.
like a Saab.
Yeah, a Saab.
You can have weather in the Saab.
Yeah, you press on a button called weather on your 9090 Saab, and it tells you the weather.
Tells you the temperature, like degrees and stuff.
Yeah, it tells you that it's gonna snow and everything,
Really
like a Saab.
nice.
So there's a bit of architectural thing in the Lexus. The only drawback, like we said, is the trunk and the
Cargo space. Is,
The build quality is
Oh, yeah.
comfort is amazing. It's not sporty, and it's normal for a mid-size SUV to not being sporty. I mean, if you buy a mid-size SUV for the sportiness, get a wagon. 2, Mazda 3 GT Turbo all-wheel drive. A long name for a lot of cars.
Long name, amazing results.
Yes, it's $35,000 for Mazda 3, but the interior quality is comparable to any Mercedes A-Class, Audi A3, and name it. You have a ton of options that all the car just named as it in option. And if you really want to get the same level of equipment for the Audi A3 and the Mercedes to the Mazda 3, it's 15 grand more. And the build quality is very great. The driving experience is very nice. The leather quality is the package is very great for the price. At the end of the day, it still looks like a Mazda 3. So everybody who's gonna see you in your car, they're gonna be like, "You got a Mazda 3." So that's the sad part. They won't know that you got like an high-end car. They're gonna only see it's a Mazda 3. But what a great car! I would say the only drawback is the 6-speed transmission. It's not bad. It's just 6-speed. The other
Does it come with an automatic transmission?
Yeah, only automatic.
Only automatic.
No manual.
No manual.
If it would have a manual transmission, I would.
That's why it's not in your top one.
Yeah, exactly. If it had a manual transmission, the WRX would have a hard time. Honestly, like
Yeah.
it's only automatic and just a regular automatic, not like double clutch or anything.
Oh.
6-speed automatic. That's a drawback.
That's bad.
Yeah, that's not bad. It's just. But at the same time, it's $15,000 less. So you can take that $15,000 and invest it into a manual conversion.
You're going crazy.
It's time, Andrew. Number 1, best car you try.
Number one. Number one is the Toyota Highlander 2019.
Oh yeah, I agree with you. What a great truck.
Really comfort oriented, family oriented. That was the best. Brings the kids to the soccer game for the mom.
Yeah, and I agree with you. It become the benchmark. We got it become the benchmark in its class, mid-size SUV, not luxury, but entry-level mid-size SUV. And I've driven an SUV that's coming soon on the channel, and it's a 2021, and the new version, and the version of that SUV begin in 2020, and it's not even comparable to the Highlander.
No,
Like,
definitely. You redesigned the interior. They redesigned the interior. Had like a nice letter on the dash.
Like-
The finish, the build finish is just amazing. I really
Great
like it.
vehicle, drive like you expect from a midsize SUV.
Yeah,
So yeah, I agree with you. Great
Yeah.
vehicle.
yeah. So you, Charles,
Yeah.
Melissa, Charles.
I'm Melissa.
Oh, really?
Do I look like Melissa? Like the, if the video gets 2,000 likes, I'm gonna be called Melissa from now on during 3 months.
That's cool. That's cool. I'll call you Melissa.
I hope it doesn't get 2,000 likes.
I hope too.
All right.
But that's good to
Yeah,
increase
that's
our likes on our video.
Yeah, yeah.
That's it.
So like the video, even though I don't want to be called Melissa.
What's your number one, Charles?
I've been very. I've talked a lot about this vehicle in two others review where I compare it to his rival,
Ram.
the Ram 1500, big horn, built to serve. To be honest, it's a game changer. This truck. What happened is that Ram through the year they just make their Ram 1500 better and better, and they learn how to build better vehicle. And as a result, now they're coming out with a new lineup of vehicles, and the vehicles are just great. And the Ram is just destroying the competition. It's crushing it. It's crazy. It drives like the Highlander.
Yeah.
Literally, it drives like the Highlander. It's very comfortable. The sound tuning is amazing. The build quality is top notch. And I know some people are going to say it's not leaf spring, it's not going to be as good to work. Well, I was thinking about it the other day. I'm starting to think that every pickup are going towards that. Because if you look at the GMC Yukon and Chevrolet Suburban, they now have independent suspension with not independent. They now have coil spring suspension. The Durango has coil spring suspension. The Sequoia coil spring suspension. The New Tundra coil spring suspension.
Yeah, they all come like
The
that.
new Lincoln Navigator and Ford Expedition coil spring suspension. F-150 Lightning coil spring suspension. So I think they are going towards that because they realize that they can build now a good suspension that can do the same work and be a lot more comfortable. And literally the Ram, this is destroying the competition. If you're on the market for a pickup, don't ask yourself the question. Get the Ram. And the sales figure since that new Ram came out shows it. The Ram is getting a lot of market and is taking out sale of the, especially the GMC and Sierra, and it's taking out sales of the F-150 right now.
That's surprising. The F-150 outsells.
No, the F-150 still is at the top,
Okay,
but
okay.
he's losing sale to the Ram.
Oh.
So the Ram 1500, a game changer. It's the first pickup to have a box seat frame with coil spring suspension, and it destroys everything. Like, there's nothing that can compare to it right now, except maybe the new Tundra, which we hope we're gonna try this year.
Oh yeah. We need to try it.
Oh yeah. So we just spent 15 minutes of your time for our top 3 best.
This sums up the top 3 best vehicle that we reviewed this year.